This was not the video I had intended to make today, but I just found this out and I wanted to quickly jump on here and share my thoughts. So I just found out that Universal Audio has a new line of audio interfaces called Vault. Pretty interesting. Since I kind of just found out just a few minutes ago, I don't really know anything about them yet. So let's go ahead and jump into the website and find out exactly what these interfaces are about. So right here, we are on their website. And if we go ahead and go on the interface section, we see that they have two new interfaces called Vault 2 and Vault 276. So let's start with Vault 2. All right, record a classic anywhere. Pretty interesting tagline. All right, let's see what the description says. Vault 2 is the perfect audio interface for collaborators, from musicians and songwriters to live streamers and podcasters who wants to easily record audio with a classic studio sound. Plug right into your Mac, PC, iPad, or iPhone, and Vault just shows up, ready to capture your inspiration with professional studio tones, courtesy of Universal Audio. Now, I wonder, does this interface still have DSP power, or is it just like your regular interface, like your Scarlett 2i2? Is that what this interface is made to compete with? Looking at the box right here, we see it has gain, and that's interesting. It has vintage. I'm assuming that's going to be for the preamp. And you got an instrument, and you got your typical 48 volt and monitoring section. Okay, this says host and direct. Oh, okay, I'm assuming that is for whether you were, when you're recording, if you're gonna be monitoring the direct signal coming into the interface, or if you're gonna be waiting for that round trip to the computer and back before you hear what you are saying or recording. Okay, I'm assuming that's what that's for. Don't know yet. I would love to get my hands on it so I can actually try it, but currently I don't know what it's currently going for. We're gonna check that at the end of the video. I say it has included plugins. Now let's see what they say about those. See, I guess we're gonna find out if it has DSP on board or if it's just gonna be plugins that you can download into your computer. Okay, included software. Let's see, offering a powerful DAW, vintage guitar and bass amps, industry-leading virtual instruments, and much more. Vault gives you everything you need to start producing music, podcasts, and live streams right out of the box. All right, I see it's got the Marshall Plexi Classic amplifier, Live 11 Lite, Melodyne Essential, MPEG. Looks like it's got the Lexicon 480 Essentials for reverb, virtual drummer, and virtual bassist, and lab. So those are the plugins that it has that comes with it. And also comes with Ableton Live Lite. Kind of interesting that it doesn't come with Luna. I wonder what that's about. It looks like this one is just a 2-channel interface. On the front, you got input 1 and 2, your headphone out, and you got gain control, vintage, and instrument, and 48 volt for it for the respective inputs. And then you got your big monitor control. And if we look at the back, you have your 2 out, and you got MIDI in and out. That's interesting. Most interfaces now don't have that. So that's interesting. And it is USB-C. All right. Now let's take a look at the 276 and see what that is. Okay, so the 276 looks like it's just another two-channel audio interface, but it has a 76 compressor built in. That's interesting, but doesn't look like you have any control over it. It's just a knob, you just engage it. Interesting. I would love to actually, I take that back. Instead of the other one, I'd like to get my hands on this one and try it out and see what it's like. That's a Universal Audio Create Vault 276 for collaborators, for musicians and producers, to live streamers and content creators who wants to easily record audio with big studio sound. Plug right into your Mac, PC, iPad, or iPhone, and Vault just shows up, ready to capture your inspiration with professional polish, courtesy of Universal Audio. So basically the same description, just very little detail change, and it's a different layout. But what captured my attention is that it has a 76 compressor built in to each of the channels. That's pretty interesting. So I'd love to see how that actually works. Doesn't look like this one support DSP power built in also. I'm assuming you're just gonna get a license for all the plugins that comes with it, so you can download them into your computer, but they don't really run off the DSP power on board the interface itself. It looks like it comes with the exact same plugins. Now let's go ahead and see exactly how much they're all going for. So we're gonna shop now. Sweetwater, of course. They're currently not out yet, so you have to pre-order them. And we got the oh, this is interesting. So on their website, they only have the 2 interfaces, but here it looks like they have a whole line of interfaces. So starting with the Volt 1, got Volt 2, Volt 176, 276, and 476. So it looks like they actually have 5 different interfaces instead of the 2 that they have on display on their website. They have a 1-channel, 2-channel, and then you go to a higher end version, I guess, with a 176, a 276, and a 476. So it looks like the 176 only has 1 input, the 276 has 2, and the 476 has 4. The Volt 1 is going for 139, and the 476 is going for 339. That's not bad, actually. It's pretty, I thought it was going to be more expensive than that. Knowing Universal Audio, they usually charge a little bit more for their interfaces, but they do have that DSP power built in. Looks like this line right now does not have DSP power built in, which is why they're able to go for cheaper. I would love to get my hands on one of those to see what it's about, but I don't think I'm going to be one of the first people to try them out because I have enough interfaces as it is. I don't think I'm going to be buying any interfaces as of yet. Depending on what the hype is about them, I may jump in and test them out, even if it's for a few days. That's it for the video. Just wanted to jump in and share my thoughts on the new line of interfaces that Universal Audio just came out with. They're currently not out yet, but they are ready for pre-order on Sweetwater, and it looks like a few different websites as well. So if you want to get your hands on them, go ahead and check those websites out and get yourself one. All right, that's it for the video. I'll see you guys next time in the next one.